All right. So today we're going to do auditory processing, okay? And it's actually called auditory discrimination, and that's where you discriminate the sounds that you're hearing, okay? When you discriminate a sound like ah, it would come out of your mouth because you heard it, right? You heard it, you would say ah, but what about writing it?
You wouldn't hear
What would you write? If you heard ah, what would you write?
an A.
An A, right? So we have to be able to discriminate what we hear, and it can either come out of our mouth, so we repeat it right. What does it say? Bat?
Bat.
Okay, so you repeated it, right? Or I might say write bat, just like we did over there, right? In cursive. That's one of our first cursive words on the board over there. All right, so that's what we do this for, and I know it's fun, but it's kind of silly, but it's fun. All right, everyone has a pencil except Caitlin. All right, when we're ready to write, I'll hand you a paper, okay? All right. So, let's go back over some of our cards real quick, okay? What's a consonant?
A consonant is a group of letters that begin with.
That's a word family. It's a consonant.
That begin.
A blocked
A blocked air sound that's made by the tongue, the
T,
the
lips, and sometimes the nasal cavity. Okay, Henry, you need to put this up here. All right, good. So what's the beginning sound? The first
sound that is
heard in a word, okay? What's a word family, Scott?
A word family is like
A group.
a group of letters like a,
Beginning with a. You were
beginning
right. Yeah.
like a, o.
And what are those things called? Consonants or vowels?
Vowels.
They're vowels, and they're used to.
They're used to make words.
Right.
Like
we.
bat, hat, tap,
Mm-hmm.
lat.
All right. So let's read this together. A word family.
A word family
is a group of letters beginning with a vowel, which is used to build words. One more time, we're off. A word family is a group of letters beginning with a vowel, which is used to build words. Very good. Okay. Okay, Drew, what's a vowel?
A vowel is an open mouth voice sound.
Very good. Let's repeat that. A vowel is an open mouth voice sound. What are the vowels, Drew?
A, E, I, O, and U.
And sometimes.
W and Y.
Very good. Okay. All right. What does voice mean, Caitlin? Right. Kind of. What does it mean? You're putting your hand right here. What does that mean, Caitlin? Voice. Listening, learning.
Vocal.
Vocal cords. Right. And what's happening to the vocal cords, Caitlin?
It makes sound.
Right. They're vibrating. So voice means that the vocal cords are used when making the sound. Ready? Voice means that the vocal cords are used when making the sound. Very good. Okay. So what does unvoiced mean, Henry?
Unvoiced means it's a sound
A sound with what?
without.
Without what? Without what?
Without vocal.
Right, when your vocal cords are not being used. You're right, okay? It's an air sound, right? Okay, so everyone, let's read this together. Unvoiced means the sound is made with air only. The vocal cords are not used. One more time, Drew. Come on. Unvoiced means the sound is made with air only. The vocal cords are not used. Very good. Give me an example, Reagan.
Like
Right.
it's unvoiced.
Right.
So you can't.
And what else?
But
Mm-mm.
no.
Try again. Right. Got? Give me an unvoiced consonant. Right? Can you give me one, Henry? A different one? What about your lips are good together?
It's unvoiced.
Right. Good. Can you give me one? Give me another one. How about? Very good. Made you yawn, didn't I? Okay. All right. So what's a consonant, vowel, consonant rule? We've been going over this in our class so much. What's a consonant, vowel, consonant rule, y'all?
It's a
The vowel comes between what?
a consonant.
Okay. Look over here real quick. Everybody look over here. The vowel comes between what?
An A.
Two
Two consonants.
consonants, right. So this is vowel. This is consonant. Sorry, consonant, vowel, consonant. CVC rule. Can you give me another word like that with the word family at? Caitlin?
Bat.
Good.
Cat.
Mat.
Net.
Good.
Pat.
Rat.
Good. Nobody said hat.
Or
I guess
sat.
somebody wears a hat. It's sat. Good. Okay,
do.
great.
Who wears
All right. So it's a consonant, vowel, consonant. So the vowel comes where? In between the two. In between the two what? You're just repeating. So could you stop and sit up listening, learning? Okay. What did I just say? The vowel came between two what, Drew?
consonants?
Right. The vowel comes between two consonants. You ready? So when a vowel comes between two consonant sounds, the vowel usually has a short vowel sound. You would say Kate in this case. You would say cat. Very good. Let's read it one more time. When a vowel comes between two consonant sounds, the vowel usually has a short vowel sound. Okay. All right, y'all did pretty well on that. Okay, let's look at it again. All right, so what's a capital? What do we use capital letters for? Who knows? Raise your hand. Drew, what do we use capital letters for?
We use capital letters for names and nouns.
Names?
Names and sentences.
Okay, at the beginning of the sentence. Listening, learning, lay down, thank you. Okay, so what is a noun? Somebody said noun.
Proper noun.
What is a noun? Person? Good, Caitlin. Place?
Thing.
Or idea, right? An idea can be like government or
Police officer?
coding, like your computer coding idea. Think is an idea.
Like you're thinking.
Right, thinking. Okay. All right, so what's a verb? Everybody should know what a verb is.
It's a verb in action.
Right, it's an action verb or it can show state of being. Does anybody remember the state of being verbs?
Sleep. No.
State of being.
Okay, here's my state of being fun run. You ready? Listen. Am, is, are, was, be, being, been, have, has, had, woulda, coulda, shoulda. Let me tell you why it's woulda, coulda, shoulda. Would have, would not, could have, could not, should have, should not. All those are state of being verbs. Okay, so they go with something else. So what does am go with? Another verb like I am. What am I doing?
I am
Running. I am running. Okay.
I am
walking.
I am dancing.
Right. Okay. So there are other types of verbs besides action verbs, and they're called state of being verbs. Okay. So let's just do the first few state of being verbs. Am, is, are, was, be, being, been, have, has, had. Can you repeat that? Am is, watch. Am is, are, was.
Am is,
are, was.
Be, being, been.
Being, been.
Have, has, had.
Had.
Watch, Caitlin. Have, has, had. Okay, and since that's kind of new to you, we're going to leave that right there, okay? So, let's see. What's the beginning sound, Caitlin?
The beginning of a word.
Right, it's the first sound heard in a
Word.
Very good, Megan. Awesome, you've been listening. Okay. All right. Henry, you ready? How is the letter A pronounced when it is a word in a word phrase in a phrase or a sentence? How is the letter A pronounced? Right. And even Miss Thelma in music, have you talked about that when you're singing? She says you have to be careful with that because you don't want to say A, right? And you're singing the song, and she wants you to sing it more.
Happy.
Not a world, a place. She wants you to sing it, right? Okay, she talked to you about that. What was the Candy song y'all were singing?
Candy cane.
Okay, so the
Peppermint.
Peppermint candy, right?
Red.
Right, and so that, okay, but you don't want to say while you're singing in there, right? Very quickly, very subtle, very quickly in that song. All right, y'all doing great. Okay. All right, let's go over these phonics drills real quick, and then we'll start our, you see what time it is. Okay, I got a few more minutes. 4 more minutes. Okay, so let's see. Shh. Ready? All right. B-L, bull, black.
B-L, bull, black.
B-L is a consonant blend.
B-L is a consonant blend.
Take that deep breath. I see some people slugging. Bull is voiced.
Bull is
All right, now bull, bull. You hear those two sounds? It's a blend. Bull, bull. Very good. Bull, 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 black, bull, black. Better. No. Okay, give me Henry. Shh, everybody. Bull, bull. Very good. Bull. Okay. Bull. Black. Bull. Okay. All right, let's go to the next one. This is kind of hard to make.
I've seen those two where there's on like a Coke Red Bull.
All right. CL, coal, clock.
C-L, coal, clock.
CL is consonant blend.
C-L is consonant blend.
Coal is voiced.
Coal is
Let me
voiced.
hear your coal. Cheer down. Listening learning.
Coal.
Good.
Coal.
Good.
Coal.
Good.
Coal.
Okay. A little bit softer, Scott. Coal, clock. Coal, clock. Very good. All right. Ready? GL, gold, glad.
G-L, gold,
You
glad.
feel that kind of like you're gonna throw up? Yeah. All right, ready? GL is a consonant blend.
G-L is a consonant
So
blend.
what does that mean? GL is a consonant blend. It's made up of what?
Only consonants.
Only consonants. Right. Good job. So if I ask you what letters were in gold, you would tell me?
G and L.
Very good. All right. Gold is moist.
Gold is a voice.
Very good. All right, here's a new one. SL, soul, sled.
S-L, soul, sled.
Okay, I'm hearing a weird sound there. Soul,
Soul.
soul,
Soul.
soul. Sit up. Listening learning. Soul. Good. Soul. Very good. Listening learning. Soul. Henry. Soul. Very. Oh, that was excellent. Okay. SL is a consonant blend.
S-L is a consonant blend.
Soul is voice. Feel it.
Soul is
Let's
voice.
hear it. Soul. Feel it? Soul. Even though that S is not voice, it's still voice. Do S. But when blended with O.
I'm voice.
Okay, listen, Caitlin, let's get that straight. Okay. SL is a consonant blend. It's made up of what? Consonants or vowels?
Consonant.
It's made up of consonants. It's 2 consonants. So what are the 2 consonants in SL? Soul?
Soul.
S-L, right? Okay, but listen.
Lane.
Right? Is that voiced or unvoiced?
I'm voice.
Right, but is voiced, right? So when we blend them together, Reagan, soul, it is what? Voiced or unvoiced?
Voice.
Right, voiced.